Hello YouTube, Elaine's here with Sid, the Werner's chameleon, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you about tips and things to know about handling chameleons and how to act around chameleons. Chameleons can be very skittish, they can be very aggressive, so each chameleon's different. I'm going to start off with Sid here. He's very little. If you see, like, these are just pothos leaves. He's smaller than the pothos leaves. Little guy. I've had Sid for about 6 months, not quite. And you'll notice he's not scared by the camera in his face, and he's actually looking at my hand right now. The most important rule about chameleons is you want to move slowly. They don't like moving quickly, so if you're going to move your hand in, you're going to move it in slowly. And if you want to scoop them up, you have to kind of go underneath. Underneath. Here, bud. And then you grab them like that. There we go. There. And that's how I pick up Sid. It was relatively not stressful for him. All I have to do is kind of slowly scoop him up from underneath. And his chin's not puffed out. He's just kind of like, what's going on? But you can tell he's not upset right now because his chin is not inflated and his body's not puffed out. He's not hissing at me. His mouth's closed. He's pretty chill right now. You'll notice that I kind of got his tail here between my fingers. I'm like not pinching it, I'm just holding it gently, but like enough that if he was to try and jump off my hand right now, this tail would be preventing him from falling. I have a good enough grip on his tail that he can't fall. So that's important. Chameleons, they're not like leopard geckos where they'll drop their tails if you stress them out or grab them by the tail. They don't drop their tails. In fact, their tails are kind of like another arm, really. They can hold on to things. They'll wrap it around. They're prehensile like monkeys. Yes, they are. And they will wrap their tails around things to grab on. I have seen Eugene on a couple of occasions actually hanging from only his tail so that he can grab the plant because he's weird like that. Mission Impossible style chameleon. But yeah, don't be scared to grab them don't pick them up by the tail, but if you can, you like pinch him by the tail so that if he was to slip, he wouldn't fall. This is the way your chameleon should be. Upright on your hand. You can see Sid's claws. Let's get some good view on there. Sid's got little claws. Chameleons have sharp claws so they can dig into tree branches, and although Sid's just a little guy, the claws on Eugene and Floyd are very sharp. So if you do hold a chameleon, you might want to watch out for their claws. They will scratch you. Some reptile keepers call them chameleon kisses, little scratch marks they leave on your hands, but they actually do hurt, especially Eugene's. And to put him back, I just slowly move him back and just let him walk off on his own. Come on. And just kind of slowly move my hand away. See, he's got a grip right there on my finger with his tail. He's decided, nope, he wants to come back on. Come on, Sid, make up your mind here. Do you want to leave or do you want to come? Here. We'll just put you back in here. Just kind of let go. Go on my finger. There you go, bud. So that's how to kind of pick up him. You want to be slow again. Chameleons don't like quick movements. It spooks them. Sid's like the easiest to handle though of all the chameleons I have. He's so chill. I don't know if it's Werner's chameleons or it's just the age I got him at or what it is, but he's pretty chill. Speaking of chill, then we have Eugene over here, who's far from chill. And he's already looking at me like, what are you doing? You notice he's looking at me, kind of like, what are you doing, Lane? Lane, what are you doing? But he's not puffed out, so Student's not puffed out. Now here's the thing, is I'm going to actually kind of distract him. So I'm going to hold the camera over here, and you can see his eye looking at the camera. At the same time, my hand is slowly coming out from underneath. Oh, he sees it, and he doesn't like it. Hand's right here. Again, he's looking at the camera. He's not sure which way to look, but this is what we're doing. And, oh, honey. Come here. Come here, wieners. Eugene are wieners. Okay, so you see, I got him in my hand, but his tail's wrapped. So I'm going to have to unhook his tail here for a sec. Okay, we got him. You grumpy old man. So, same kind of thing with Eugene. However, you can see these nails, they aren't playing games. Let's see if we can get a good shot of those. It actually really hurts. See that? Those nails are digging right into my finger. Right in. Oh god, those ones are bad. So I do suggest that if you want to pick up a chameleon, that you don't grab them without gloves on, because these nails, they hurt. But as you see, I got him now on my hand, and he's calmed down. He's completely chill now. Most of the time, picking up a chameleon and taking them out of their enclosure will calm them down. Because when they're in there, up and they got all their plants and stuff to hide in, and they feel like they've got the advantage, and they'll kind of be all bark and sometimes a little bit of bite. But once you get them out of here, they're kind of like, oh, I can't do anything. He's accepted his fate. He's on my hand now. So yeah, that's how you pick up a chameleon. He was starting to get a little pissy, but basically what you gotta do is you gotta give him no choice but to grab onto you. So you scoop him up from underneath so he can grab onto your hand, and then you start to slowly pull him away from the branch so that he has to let go. Yeah, wieners. It's not so bad, buddy. I'm sorry. You're doing really well. You're so chill. Look how calm this veiled is. Look at that little tail curl. That's so cute. Like when they do that with their tail. Alright, bud. We're going to put you back the same way that we put Sid back, and it's really easy. Sid's actually watching down there. Okay, ready? So you just want to take your chameleon, put him near his branch, and you should just walk right off. And I'm also slowly moving my hand away so that he's kind of forced to let go. There you go, bud. And there you have it. It just handled Eugene. Here we have a very angry chameleon. One that does not wish to be touched. But if you pick him up from underneath, it's kind of hard for him to bite you because his mouth is in a really awkward position. The best way to pick up a chameleon, really, is to put your hands underneath of him and let him walk onto you. But obviously, Floyd is just fascinated by my hand and wants to bite it, so that's not really a choice we have right now. Is it there, Grumpo? El Grumpo. Floyd the Grump. This is why we call you El Grumpo, because you just hate everything. So I like the look of this tail right now, and I say, hey, look at this tail down here. Got it. Got your tail, Floyd. Gotcha. Come on, grab onto me. Oh, you're angry, aren't you? What are you gonna do, bite me? You got nowhere to go. Are we gonna calm down now? Are we gonna accept our fate? Calming down now, Mr. Grumps? Good boy. Good boy, Grumps. Yes, such a good chameleon. Yes. Floyd has gone from angry to, well, I guess I'm stuck like this. It's exactly how we want to pick up a chameleon. But as you saw, I wasn't really afraid of Grumps. I knew that he was angry, he was hissing, he was trying to bite, but I still was able to pick him up fairly easily from behind. That was kind of a different technique, but it worked. Really, the most important part about handling a chameleon is that you never pick them up from above. You never grab them from the top. You always scoop from underneath. Always. Okay, see, Floyd's completely chill now. He's lighting up his colors. When, chameleons change their colors based on their mood. When they lighten up, they're not so angry at you. If they're dark, then they're pissed. But Grumps is not pissed. Grumps is absolutely beautiful. Let's get some colors here. Got some like tamatave going on in there. Some blue bar. You got some crazy colors there, Grumpo. Grumps is kind of just laying on me. He's not holding on so much as he's just laying on me, like resting there. This is how I got the tail. He's actually wrapped it around himself, and I'm just holding it there in case he does try to make a run for it. But I'm not too concerned. I think he's good. So this is how to handle a chameleon with 3 different types of male chameleons with 3 really different attitudes. So again, to put Floyd back on, look at that, he just walks right off, no problem, but you do have to let go of the tail here, there, bud. Come on. No, there we go. Perfect. Fantastic. And that is how you handle chameleons. Thanks for watching.